We're set for a Power 4 conference matchup. It's the SEC versus the Big 12. Both sides looking for a statement victory today. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick this away to get us going. Fielded near the end line. Who's going to come out with it? He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Breaks an open space. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win can do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Gets rid of it on the move. QB to the tight end for a completion. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here's the toss play now, running left. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. To his right side there for the completion. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made by the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And here he goes. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Right down the middle, it's Armstrong. Breaks into the clear. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
He's swarmed by the defense. 2nd down and goal upcoming. A change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Catch made by the tight end. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And they're trying to push it in here. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that one.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Still going. It's a foot race. And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. But got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind him. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Oh, he escapes. He escapes 1 man, but he'll be swallowed up on the play and taken down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He lets it go on the move. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, no change in the score. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. But Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in the sport, but this one, it's brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun, and one of the great historical rivalries in this sport. Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
To hold the 30, this is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Grab behind the line, it's Baxter. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On the run, it's Baxter. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Escapes the pocket. Inside the 35. He's in the clear. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this 1st quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. And they stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. To throw, it's Manning. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're so early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that ball.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Well, to call that play, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line and quarterback because you're so close to your own goal line. Here, they don't protect the quarterback. They give up the sack and almost causes a safety.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Backed up with the 1. He's going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Rivalry born in 1894, Kirk, but all the twists and turns, the different conferences since then, so much has changed. What? Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing and hopefully playing every year for many, many years to come because it's one of the great rivalries in the sport.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a hit. And that run produces a decent game.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Finding space at the 20. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggies.
Just not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. 1st and 10 play coming up. The shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. The loss of
this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Bringing pressure. Oh, nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a man deep down the middle. He's got him. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
To throw, it's Manning. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They tackled it at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Now the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Completion makes it second and short. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, they're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. He lets it rip. He makes the grab. That's out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here's the second down play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Great catch. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Well, throwaway there. Lead up on the play, and now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They slow the game down with a long, winding drive. Here's a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, did they make that look easy.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch is made. Room to run here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
The running back grabs it on the screen. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab, and he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry out. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the 2nd half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Fires it to the wide. is complete. What a grab of the receiver right near the sideline.
The defense here with softer coverage played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the first down.
Bunch of DBs on the field now trying to defend against the deep pass. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And you get the second half started with a running play. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16.
Let's put 6 on the board, fellas.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. With a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Here's the target, and it's complete. Touchdown, Texas, to put them on top now. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Receiver makes the catch. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Reed. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got his man wide open. The 10. All the way to the end zone. Well done. Touchdown, Aggies.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up on the 17-yard line. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The defense all over. They stop right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important 4th down attempt for his offense. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch.
But the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking deep down the right side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pitch to the back. First down and goal. He's still running. 4 set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On the ground, punching in for the score. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, I'm surprised here, but it worked out. 4th down and goal, quarterback sneak. The offensive line got low, got a good push to give him just enough room to get into the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good so it's a 7-point game, 28-21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Where's he on the end line? Definitely not. He's bringing it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On first down, it's play action. He'll throw it now. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. When you pull the ball and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
And here he comes. Nice run. He's brought out of the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And he's out of bounds here on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first and 10, looking to throw. He'll stop right there at the line. No gain. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking for his back. Makes the grab. It's Baxter. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. He finds some space. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. And as we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Oh, a reverse. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. And the pass is dropped. So it would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket, put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Pitch play to the back. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
But the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up the 1st.
The game could come down to this possession. All tied up, 1st and goal. Can they punch it in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Texas. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. He's got an opening punch out. He's got great speed. And the returner heads out of bounds. First play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Scanning the field. It's Reed. He flips it to the back across the middle. Gets into the clear. They finally get down, but a big play to the 46. He cooked up at some over 150 yards today. He just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll handle off.
He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of the receivers that can make a play for you.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the ball.
Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Leaning on the run game here late. He's got the first and still going. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
To throw, it's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. Shows off the moves, though, but ultimately not much of a game.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's second down after that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start.
He's in the clear. Has the first down and more. Ah, here he goes. Inside the touchdown, Longhorns. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Fields it inside the 5-yard First play of the drive beginning at the 22. Back to throw. It's Reed. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it in the open. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up for the first down at the 41. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw it quick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.